When creating a story within the realm of fantasy or science fiction, you inherently sign up for a task that's unique to the genre: world building. Creating a setting for your characters that lives and breathes is what makes a sci-fi or fantasy story something beyond a simple tale of elves and orcs or spaceships and aliens. BioWare knew this while creating Mass Effect. They knew that if the world they built didn't feel real in such a character-heavy story, the vision they had for the game would have fell apart, feeling flat and uninteresting. So, how did they do it? How does Mass Effect suck you into its story so easily? Why do all of these crazy alien races seem so real? Well, the first thing you do in the game is talk to your wisecracking pilot Joker, and you get your first taste of the most important mechanic in the entire series: the dialogue wheel. Now, I know this thing has been talked about over and over and how great it is, but something that I feel that isn't talked about is how it's used to give background information to the player. The dialogue is written as if you already live in this world. There's common knowledge between all the characters. Like, I don't have to explain to you what happens when you mix Diet Coke and Mentos. You know. There are things that are like that in all sci-fi and fantasy stories that aren't so ubiquitous in the real world. For example, before your first mission, Captain Anderson mentions that the object you're trying to recover, a communication beacon, is Prothean. Now, if you're new to the game, you're probably like, what in God's green earth is a Prothean? And you get a dialogue option that lets you ask about them if you want. The point is that you can skip this option if you already know what they are, or you don't care. Doing dialogue this way makes it feel like Shepard and Anderson have common knowledge between each other, making the world, just by a simple conversation, feel a little bit more real. And when you do this hundreds of times, it adds up, creating a feeling of depth within your world while avoiding an unnecessary exposition dump. Mass Effect finds another way to enrich in its world by putting the player on the Citadel early. You're put through your little tutorial mission so you can learn the basics and get your bearings, and then boom! They slap you across the jaw with the cultural hub of the Mass Effect universe. And it's huge! You can spend hours on the Citadel searching around, exploring, doing the side quests, talking to people, and this.
Because it's a big, stupid jellyfish.
It's probably the most recognizable thing in all of Mass Effect, giving you inspiration to check every nook and cranny on other worlds, and unsurprisingly, it delivers there too. It feels like every character you can talk to in Mass Effect has something interesting to say. This comes with great writing and the combination of so many unanswered questions that you want to know the answers to. It's similar to how you felt when watching the first season of Stranger Things. You're constantly asking, what the hell is going on, in the best way possible. It also makes the galaxy feel like it has a history. This galaxy was here before you, and it will be here after you. The Council has other matters to attend to besides your quarrel with Saren. Nasana Dantius is gonna get someone to kill her sister with or without your help, and Bar Levon is still gonna make more money than you no matter how many times you save the galaxy. To reiterate, because we kinda went on a tangent there. All of what I just said works because you're exposed to the wonders of the Mass Effect universe on the Citadel first, as an example of how to approach all of the other worlds you visit. Mass Effect 1 now plays more like an interactive movie than it does a video game. The controls are a little clunky and the inventory system is trying its best, but it's a damn good movie, and it's the perfect setup for the two games that follow. The world of Mass Effect has been set up, the wheels are turning, and it's time to fully flesh out those characters.